Okay, so terrible is how I feel. Specifically how? Like, just, like, super achy and tired? Or?
Very achy. You have that cobwebby feel in your head. Like,
Okay.
you know how after you've been sick for a long time, you finally feel slightly better?
Yeah.
But you're, like, all congested on the inside. You feel like there's a weight, like, just between your eyes where you can't really breathe very clearly. Your left breast is, like, super hurt. Like, there's bone achy stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Knox, I
The
think
first
I need
aid
to
helps
rest.
a lot. Like, it makes you feel better, but you feel like you need at least a week or two of bed rest.
Yeah.
It's like you were already sick, and then you got beat up at a bar, and now you're hungover in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
Knox, I think I need to sleep.
I think you do too. I'm gonna let you.
Okay. I'm gonna go to sleep now. And I fall asleep.
Yes,
I
like
can.
almost immediately.
conk.
Like you just conk out.
If I die,
I mean,
I
there's
die
another couch
going
for me,
out in a
right?
burst
I'm
of
gonna go ahead and
flame.
sleep on another couch.
Really? Okay.
Circle.
So you go find another couch where you can lay down, and it doesn't take you too long to doze off either. It's been a big day. It's been very exhausting.
Cool.
I don't think I'm quite ready to sleep yet. I think I'm gonna grab like a book or something.
Ooh.
And
Do you have anything in
Bunch of
mind? You just grab the
squares.
closest thing.
She's gonna have an opportunity at some point.
yeah.
How to
Like,
kill a
we're not-
cultist?
no, like a storybook or something, like one of those kid books you were talking
Oh,
about.
okay, yeah. You could easily find some kid books like Dr.
Yeah,
Seuss. Like,
well, no, like a storybook, like
Anything to restore sanity, please.
Aragon or something like that.
We found
Okay.
Calvin and Hobbes last time. but-
yeah.
Yeah, Calvin and Hobbes, does that restore sanity?
Yeah.
What restores sanity?
So I can't think of anything specific, but you could easily find like a young adult reader or something or
Perfect.
other.
Percy Jackson.
That does
Yeah.
not restore
Ooh.
sanity.
Yeah, it's probably like Percy Jackson, but like the fifth book, like the bad
Oh,
one, where like
God.
you're not really sure what's going on and why like this guy is still not like.
No, I
I'm
need
just
I need to
gonna
find
read
some like Greek
Twilight.
poetry or something.
Okay, so you're reading.
Yes.
These two guys have like fallen asleep,
Yes.
and upstairs you are waiting in your room, and after a little bit you hear a knocking.
On your door.
So there's two things. Number one, it is not at your door. It's like someone's knocking at one of the other doors down the hall. It's also not particularly strong masculine knocking. It's more like
No one's awake.
I know what
Kind
it
of
is.
quiet.
Don't you remember last session, Karlov?
Daddy?
No, you wouldn't know.
You weren't there.
You weren't there.
Not knocking on my door. Not my problem.
You sure it's not at your door?
it doesn't sound like his door.
You sure it's
It
not
sounds
right
like someone's
behind
knocking
you?
at someone else's door.
I'll situate the other one, the other shotgun to point at the window.
You're so ridiculous.
So the knocking persists for like 15 minutes. Like every 10, 15 seconds there's a couple of little knocks and then it just stops. Like whoever it was gave up.
Oh my God.
But here's nothing else.
Not presently.
There's no like slow music box playing down the hall.
There's no footsteps. No.
It's not like if there are footsteps they're too quiet for him to hear.
Huh.
Are you on hyper alert right now?
Well,
Yeah, I'm a little freaked
yeah,
out.
you probably would. Be.
Okay, what?
I look up! Oh God!
Nobody.
No,
It's above you.
Your mother is not on fire on the ceiling or anything like that.
Not yet.
Not
So-
yet.
Why don't you make a
Oh God, what's happening?
make
I
a
have no-
listen check?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Oh, I'm good at that. I am
You're
not.
not good.
90.
All right, you are paying too much attention to the door and the window.
Oh.
Nobody ever looks at the chimney.
Way too much attention. To the door and the
Closet.
window. All right,
Freaking chimney.
then
Dolls.
there's suddenly a rattling noise and a puff of ash comes out of your fireplace.
I'm swiveling and I'm shooting.
All right,
I'm shooting both shotguns.
All right. All right.
So you're very inaccurate. You
So
take an inaccuracy.
Yeah, so you're just
inaccuracy.
firing into the thing.
Yeah.
The
All right.
recoil's gonna
That-
like throw you.
That is almost like a no-brainer because basically you're just shooting into a cloud of ash. So, bam! So you just hear the shattering noise of like ricochet, and like it just sends ash more everywhere. It's just really noisy and stuff like that. And after a few moments, as the dust is settling, you basically see a pile of ash in the fireplace, and there's kind of like a spread out plume that where the ash is sort of settled, and there's basically a lump in the center of the ash heap.
I leave.
All right. Okay. Just as you're getting up to go, the lump starts to move.
All right, it's shot. Okay, so
I
shotgun
know what it
2's
is.
going down. Shotgun 1's gonna take a fire.
All right.
And 2 hands aiming
Do you have to
for
reload
the
it? I
fucking
don't.
lump.
I don't know how.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, I guess you can shoot first. Okay, now you have to shoot.
That's a good success with an 8.
All right.
Wow.
Bam! So this lump starts to get up, and at this point you can very easily see that it's an ash covered like Cupid doll.
Oh,
and,
it's another doll.
it's the same doll.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you can sort of tell from its size. Well, I suppose it could be another doll because it's all dirty and gross now.
I have no idea which doll it is.
So no, you were there. Remember when the
Alright,
doll
well,
took
whatever.
his chair?
It's all-
All right, so you shoot it again, and like basically a piece of the ceramic face like gets blown off, and like you can see like the dress like it also
H2.
cleans off some of the ash, and it like splats
H2.
against the back of the thing, and it falls down again into the corner, and there's a moment of quiet.
I shoot it again.
All right,
Double tap.
all right, you grab the other shotgun and fire its second shot.
this is great.
Do you want to roll for that shot?
No, you can pretty much just go up and point blank it.
This is great because if this was a movie, this would be the smartest character
It's
ever.
like-
Just swivel, boom,
It's like
boom,
bam! Like, you're like played like Jesse Eisenberg in
Yeah.
this movie or something like that.
You just like
So-
stand a few seconds. No, it's
So you
cute.
shoot it, and it's like it almost entirely obliterates. Like what this right wing comes off, and this left arm comes off,
yeah,
and
that's-
like the skull is all caved in. And you feel an intense, sharp pain in your head, and you're just completely roused from your sleep, like in a scream.
Oh gosh.
Like someone just like leveled an axe into your skull.
Okay, I wake up screaming.
I
And this
throw my
wakes you
cookie.
And this disturbs you just as
Freddy, what?
Percy was just about to open
Freddy,
the
what
door.
I had a bad dream.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you try not to scream next time?
Sure. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
All right.
I'm
Do you
gonna
need like?
roll over?
Okay.
Do I have any knowledge, any inkling of where it came from? No.
When
okay.
you're asleep, you have no memories of like what's going on in your dreams.
I go back to sleep.
Okay, so in my room.
Yes.
Well, first reload the shotguns before I do anything else.
All right.
Is there a bottle? A bottle with like a super top?
No jars.
No jar.
There's a bottle, however, that is like a wine bottle because every room has wine.
That'll do. That'll do. Now there's a little broom and a little scoop thing to clean up the
Yeah,
ashes.
sure.
We're gonna do that.
All right.
We're
There's a
gonna.
lot of ash. Like there's a whole. Like,
We're gonna, I've got all night. We're gonna just collect it and then, put the bits of the doll into the bottle.
oh, that's gonna take a lot of work because it's not like it's been pulverized. It's so
It's like
wine bottles
blown
have only
into
that
pieces.
big of a hole.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So,
so-
I'll get all the parts that have been obliterated,
All right.
and then there'll be
It's
some
like-
physical parts left behind. So I've got a wine bottle full of ash and doll bits.
Sure.
We're gonna plug it with. Is there like a cork?
The cork
Was this
is
like
no.
okay? So this was an empty wine bottle
Yeah.
without the cork. So this
Is
is
there a
my
way to
room.
check
Trying to
the-
post
In my luggage.
Well, I just wanted to check.
I
the
suppose you could
URL.
take a rag and
Yeah,
stuff
just,
it in there or
rag
something.
stuff in there.
YouTube.com/.
All right.
And then look out the window.
All right.
Yeah, I think
That's what I put in.
Is there bushes?
Well, it drops off into like the foresty area at the base of the castle.
I'm gonna toss that into the bushes.
Like,
Hopefully it doesn't break.
Link and see if it
all right,
works.
you can hear it like going
There's
through the
no links
branches
on-
and like passing through each other, and then it disappears from view.
Instagram.
Well, if it works,
There's
it
still
works.
some doll parts in here, like not all the dress is gone.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
things like that.
And
There's
then
half
with
a
the
face.
rest,
Disable talk page.
doll parts, we're just going to. Oh, I know. We traveled, right?
Yeah.
So I have a little Ziploc baggie.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna
What?
put all that into a Ziploc baggie.
All right.
We're gonna close it. Then we're gonna roll it up. Then we're gonna tie it off with another handkerchief and make sure it's all secure. Tie it off so if it reanimates itself, reconstitutes itself, it's gonna have a hard time getting out. So what's the doll hand's gonna do? It's gonna do nothing. And then
Oh, I'm interrupting this.
Yeah, you are.
oh, where do I stick
Plug it
that?
in there.
Where do I stick that? Oh, of course. We'll just throw that out the window too. Well, that's dealt with.
Look, now that it's out
we're going
in,
to
in Brasovia, it can collect its Brasovian
what can I
army
do to-
of dolls.
Oh,
and
is there a
come
little like metal cage I can put in front of the?
Army dolls.
You know, a metal
Yeah.
thing you can.
You mean the
close-
thing that keeps the ashes from the? Yeah.
An
I'm gonna
urn.
close that up,
All right.
and then we're gonna go back to my seat,
Hashtag army of dolls.
and then assume position. One at window, one at door.
All
Hashtag
right.
Army of Dullness.
Hashtag double shotgun.
All right.
Okay.
So meanwhile,
Strategy's been working for Jin.
all
Time
right.
for me to give it a shot. Shot.
Look what it did for her.
Hey, she left the room.
Hey, Jin,
That's
Jin-
her mistake.
No, he took her from the room.
How? No, how did that even happen?
I assume
Got me.
since
Apparently, the spirits who have lived in this castle for the last like 5,000 years know where the secret passages are,
Oh.
It's like,
Wow. how
or at least
exciting.
bother to look for them.
All
makes
right.
sense.
What's happening?
So you fall asleep very
Okay.
easily.
Yep.
The book's getting pretty good. You feel like you're up for like continuing this. You're surprised by how well written these books are. You think that maybe when you get home you get the series and start from the beginning and see how it goes.
And I fall asleep okay too.
Knox also is able to fall asleep, but not as easily because as much as you would like to think that this is just normal and things are fine, this is not normal nor
No.
fine.
No,
Like,
Oh,
it's
Peter.
not. I'm just trying to
You
trying
don't-
to not lose myself.
Yeah, you don't want to go home and face the law, but you also think that maybe you're just
maybe
gonna
that's
die here.
maybe that's better.
Yeah,
Honestly, maybe
like-
that's not so
Like a
bad.
nice cozy jail cell seems much less dangerous than what's
We'll
going
get out
on here.
eventually, right?
Well, you're about a week away. Like they did tell you that it was a month-long game, and you're about a week away from like the month ending. So,
Oh God. A week away from.
Halloween.
so you can just hang out,
Oh yeah, Halloween.
and the night seems to pass without much incident. You two, so you can either, because it's evening now, and you can either keep reading through the night, or you can decide to like fall asleep along with your companions. Are you trying to stay alert the whole night?
It's not gonna be possible. But
Second you close your eyes, man.
I know.
Oh, it's good.
I
Doll
feel
army.
like the doll fear might push me pretty well.
It will keep you up all the way to morning, but you'll be exhausted.
Yeah. I feel like daytime I might be safe. So as soon as I see the sun, that's when I sleep.
Okay, so you are able to make it to morning, and by morning we mean like hazy, like maybe it looks like it's daylight outside. It's like just increasingly like hard to tell between day and night. Like basically the daylight hours seem just more and more overcast as you've been here. Like, you don't know if it's just in your head, but you could have sworn like when you arrived it was bright and sunny, and like there was like some revolutionary people outside that there's like the soldiers shot and stuff like that. And you could have sworn the sun was high in the sky, but you feel like you haven't
Beautiful
seen
day,
sunlight
truly.
in like a week now.
Okay.
And but it may just be because you guys are just scared and you're inside the building, you just don't get out very much, and you've just been trapped in this building for a very long time. And you fall asleep. Gloria.
Oh, before I do, I set up the standard poker alarm, where the heavy poker's up against
the door and the
doors.
window?
So if
Alright.
someone opened the door, they'd be loud and go, "Whoa!" Bang.
Okay, sure. Alright.
That's the plan, Will.
That's the plan. They're not gonna see you with two shotguns.
He sleeps with them right by him underneath the covers,
Oh,
so he can just.
right.
Oh my gosh.
Some Red
Are
Dead.
you
he's in a
Red Dead
staying in the
Redemption
library
movie.
with these guys?
Oh, it's morning now.
Well, is it
No.
going to be morning? Like, do you go to sleep at some point, or
Oh,
do
yeah.
you stay up reading this very exciting Percy Jackson novel?
I'm gonna find a chapter and stop, or maybe I'll just read till I fall asleep.
Okay, so if you do that, let's see. Which one of you is most likely to get up first?
I'm half scared that Russin's just gonna take me during the night.
You know, I think it's very
James-
obvious.
James
Knox
is-
is going to wake up first. He's
Oh.
he's in the best health of the three of you. He hasn't been
I
reading
run
through
in the
night.
mornings.
Yeah, and he hasn't
That's
been
part of training.
compromised by the Dark One. So, so you wake up first, and you see both Freddy and Gloria fast asleep on their couches.
What
And
time
you're-
is it? Is breakfast in?
You think it might be breakfast time?
You didn't hear a bell.
Yeah, you didn't hear a bell.
Why would you?
I'm gonna look around and make sure like everything's still where it was.
Everything seems that there's the body that you had wrapped up in cloth papers. There's like books strewn around.
Okay.
Now that you're looking at around in daytime, it's more clear to you that things are like really chaotic. Like at first you were caught up in the moment, but now there's like books on the ground. There's like gunshot there residue. There's places where like
Yeah,
books
there's,
have been blasted off the
We
shelf.
screwed up this
There-
place.
There's a tapestry like hanging from the ceiling that's like pulled away from the wall
Oh.
now. It's just
Well, I mean, this is a war zone.
yeah, and things look pretty bad. And then you look at the door and you realize just what a bad job you guys did of like
Well, of
barricading
course.
yourselves
I mean,
in.
whatever.
Like you look at that and you go, man, if anyone actually tried to get in here and slit our throats or sleep, that was not gonna keep anyone out. But
We knew that. That's fine.
like it would probably have made a
We
noise,
think
but
they
it was
knew.
not like a good job of like keeping yourselves in.
Well, I'm gonna look around for something to read while I wait for the other guys to wake up.
So the first thing you notice as you're looking around
Mm-hmm.
is that all the clocks have stopped moving. Like there's these old like kind of like
That makes
dial
sense.
clocks here, and they're not telling time properly anymore.
What time does it say on the clock?
Yeah. What time? What time is it?
They all say 2:13 a.m.
No.
2:13.
a.m. 1413.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna think about the numbers like 2:13.
What's the 213 passage in the Bible?
I don't know.
You actually
And
suspect
I'm
that
gonna,
was
like-
exactly the time that Jin caught on fire.
Oh. Okay. Still, I'm gonna keep. Well, that's like actually what I think it is.
Yeah, you,
Oh,
you
okay.
suspect it was probably around the time that Jin caught on fire. Like you think back and it was probably around like 2 a.m. It was like it could have been like give or take 15 minutes. You weren't really paying
Well, there was
super
a-
hard attention at the time.
Okay,
I'm
well,
just, I'm imagining
I'm
the
gonna
worst.
I'm gonna look for some like I don't know comics or something.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna go read like I don't know
comic books are
some
easy to
original
find here.
Superman stuff.
So,
Oh my God, Nick, you could win the game.
so you do find comic books.
Yeah,
and
you're upstairs, man. I'm not going
you-
upstairs.
Do you have any?
You
like,
could win the game.
as a character. Do you have
Yeah.
some knowledge of like old timey comic books?
No.
Hey,
All right.
Oh well, no, I did read
did
them
they
as a
hear?
kid.
Did they hear the shotgun things in the night?
Oh yeah, you were heard
Oh,
the gunfire
did you?
in the night.
When did that occur?
Probably around like 3:30 ish.
That might have woken you up before my scream did.
So I would have woken up. Did anyone else wake up
But you didn't.
to the gunshot?
The moment's passed.
Okay, well, Karlov may or may not be faring well. I don't care. So
Yeah, he hasn't
I'm
come
gonna
back.
I'm gonna look around for some comics.
You'll find out when he comes down to kill the three
Do
of you.
that. Because
And it's like-
that'll help calm me down.
All right.
So, like, you know.
All right, so
Familiar.
you find a whole bunch of really old timey comic books, and
Sweet.
you don't know enough about them, but you some of them look really bad. Like there's an Amazing Stories #1. It's like they look like they're all, you know how comic books are. They're in like these little Mylar things, and they're like taped up, and they're like 15 cents or something like that. So you figure, oh look, it's like super old timey comic books. So
Looking
if
for,
you,
like Superman.
yeah,
That's
there's
my
some
character's
there's,
favorite.
you managed to find like what you think is the original Superman comic, like
Yes.
the first time. So if you're super
Sweet.
curious about how Superman's
I'm
origin
gonna
story,
read it.
all right. So you break it out of the comic, you take it out, and you're like, and
Mess it up.
yeah, you mess it up, you
I
put
don't
your
care.
fingerprints on it, stuff like that. You reduce its value by 90%.
It's all good. I don't care.
It's very interesting and distracting. So much so that you find yourself engrossed in it, and you can pass quite a bit of time reading them.
I do that.
You have the comic book in one hand, and then you're just crushing like Fabergé eggs in the other hand. You're just destroying relics.
I'm just
for
like
passing-
walking around the library, like
passing
pulling
time.
stuff off the shelves, like kicking over like globes.
Just destroying all these priceless things.
So after a while,
Nothing to do.
Gloria, you wake up,
Okay.
and
I'm like sitting on my couch, like
Yeah,
where I was.
you're just
where I
reading.
slept.
You got wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Morning one.
Yes. And because you
I
haven't
love
really
morning
eaten for a
wine.
while, this morning wine in this comic book is really kind of like got
Yeah,
you
I'm super
engrossed
waiting
in
for
it.
breakfast. I'm stoked for breakfast.
So
Okay.
you wake up and you see Knox over there reading a comic book. I presume you also don't know much about the history of comic books, so you're just like, oh, he's reading a comic book, which
That
is
is
not that
great.
surprising considering you're reading Percy Jackson and the
Yeah.
We're all just trying to calm down.
Half-Blood Gods.
We're just trying to.
You also notice that the room is much more disheveled than you seem to
Oh my
remember it.
goodness.
Like there's kinds of,
Oh, God.
there's a body over there.
Oh, goodness.
I covered it. I covered it up. I didn't say that, but that's what I did with
It-
Kevin's body. So
It has a strange effect because so you feel that the alcohol haze is kind of entirely past,
Mm-hmm.
and you're a little disturbed because you're pretty sure that is Jin's burned out, charred body there, but at the same time, the smell is making you a little hungry.
Okay.
Like you're thinking, oh, I
Oh.
could really use some barbecue right now.
you cooked her like expertly. You're a master chef,
And you
right?
find it a little disturbing. Like, you know, it's like, I really don't
That
like
is
this idea
really
that a
weird.
burned out human person is making me hungry. But you realize you haven't eaten for a while, and you're like, oh, I could really use some good barbecue now.
I told you not to.
Yeah.
Do I,
eat
wait,
food.
do I not get the same feeling?
You're too engrossed in your wine and your comic book.
See, comics are.
Gloria's
refuge.
closer to it, so she's like, oh, and she's like waking up, and she's like, oh, wow.
Okay, I'm up. I want some breakfast. Good morning.
Do I notice this?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
she-
okay. I'm not
yeah.
like
Good morning,
magically.
you.
engrossed.
You're not magically
oh my
engrossed.
God.